and I've spent the last couple of days flying non-stop, and today's video is going to be about my first thoughts and reactions of what I think about this new simulator. Now, first impressions, this is a beautiful simulator, and it's jam-packed with all the good stuff that I'm looking for. So first of all, it feels and looks like you're playing a video game, but those realistic video games. Everything looks and feels real. Some of the times you don't really realize that you're flying a drone simulator. Usually we're used to shitty graphics. That for me is a big deal, and a reason why I think this simulator is fantastic. So off the bat, I think this is great because it looks so damn good. Now, if you're in the FPV world because of cinematics like me, you want it to look good, really. But even if you're not, you still want the simulator to look good. Now, let's go on to the next thing. Simplicity. This kind of caters for the gamers, I suppose, the people who like the video game look, the video game aesthetic. So it's super simple. You plug in your weight of your quad, you plug in the thrust, you plug in all these details that I'm showing here on the screen, and then it lets you fly. You can add in the propeller size, you can add in the propeller pitch, all that sort of stuff. You keep it simple. So all of the equipment that you have normally, that you buy for your quad, will have all of this data on it. And all you need to do is plug that information in, and there you go. That's the drone simulated as you would fly it. Now, the next thing which I think is really cool about this, and I'll get into a whole video on all of the maps on this simulator, is the maps are amazing, and the maps simulate exactly what I want to do in the real world. There's a map where you can chase cars. You can chase cars. No other simulators let you chase cars, not that I'm aware of at least. So you can practice chasing cars. I'm going to keep saying it. You can practice chasing cars. That's what we all dream of doing with FPV drones. So that in itself is enough for me to download. The second one is something that I really got annoyed with on the other simulators is I always wanted to practice ridge diving down mountains through big open spaces and practicing kind of framing up shots. This simulator, you can do that. You can fly in open world environments, and the maps are massive. You can fly a couple, hundreds and hundreds of meters away from where you start, and it works, and it's amazing. And it simulates kind of the environments that you are used to flying in, or that you might have available to you. For example, there is a map where you fly through kind of like a city park, and that's where most of you are probably going to learn to fly, or where most of you probably fly right now. So that's another really good reason and another thing to check out if you do get the simulator. Another quick thing that I'll talk about now is how fast it is. There's no load times between stuff, and I'm not sure quite how they've managed to do that, but you pretty much just start the game, click on the map, and you start straight from there. There's no loading of the map, and I'm not quite sure why other simulators don't have that feature, but on this one certainly you don't wait around for things to load, and you can chip and change things right then and there. Now, I know some of you are going to say you can do that on liftoff, but trust me, just try it, and it'll shock you how easy and how simple it is to fly in this sim. Now, before we go, this is not a technical review. These are just my first thoughts on a simulator that I haven't, quite honestly, been able to stop playing since I downloaded it. It's fantastic. I'm going to keep using this, and as winter sets in and as we all need to practice, this is the simulator I'm going to practice on. Now, I will say, to caveat all of this, this is not a technical review. I will get to a somewhat technical review of this simulator, and perhaps I'll compare it to the other simulators if you're interested in knowing what the comparison might be. Also, if you're interested in any of the settings and setups that I have for this simulator, please drop it down in the comments below so I'll know whether you guys want to watch a video like that. Anyways, my name is Michael. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, hopefully I'll see you back here someday soon. If not, that's okay. I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.